Alright, welcome back everyone. 欢迎大家回来。今天是第291天。It is day 291. Hello there, Jazz. It's day 291. Business as usual for HanziHero. We are 9 days out from our 300, so planning accordingly. Right now we're in a testing phase of whether accelerating how they accelerated the character in isolation is helpful or not, or I would delay the number of lessons to favor vocabulary somehow. We're in that testing phase for this next 8 days because the volume of characters have over doubled as opposed to using vocabulary. Alright. 3 things yesterday. Unmore. ，which is massage. And 经验。Yen. Which yen is it? Experience and being or agile. Okay, those are 3. Not too bad yesterday. Pretty decent. And let's hop into our lessons. We have lots of characters. A boatload of them.
巡逻
Patrol. Okay, that's fine.
巡逻幼稚
young, 幼 and 智 immature or childish, young childish. This one could create a bit of a synonym issue, but this checks out with Japanese. But this part, yo, being identified as young, I'm gonna be careful about that, because I don't think child or youth can trigger them, or we'll probably lump them together.
幼稚尼龙
Oh, this is transliteration. 尼龙 Yeah. Nylon. Oh boy.
尼龙匆忙
hasty. So hurry, 忙 busy, hasty.
匆忙，
匆忙，
神仙，
神仙，God immortal， 神仙，
神仙，
okay. Oops. I don't know why I typed nylon. All I thought about was nylon.
幼稚，神仙，尼龙，匆忙，
匆忙， Heck, the flood. Ah. I need to... Ah, man, the flood. That's bad.
巡逻，
Xingluo. Xing is pretty rough. Okay, we have a vocabulary today. Maybe it was a one-off, or maybe it's infrequent. We'll see. Yo, yeah. Elegant. Sure. Or excellent elegant. Fair enough. Yo, yeah, that's fine.
优雅，成就，
成就，is exhibiting old, so something that's exhibiting old is outdated. It could end up being interpreted as old. It still works. Something that's old is outdated. You can use old in that way, sort of speak.
成就，
Yo. Making sure I remember Teal. Teal used to be a little bit of a weak spot.
津津有味，
津津有味。津津有味。津 saliva? Oh my gosh, saliva. 有味 have flavor, which is very saucy or great interest, right? With gusto, yeah, it has the sauce, so to speak. It's got the sauce. With relish, okay. 津津有味。
津津有味，
That brings another meaning to having the sauce.
甘心，
甘心 sweet heart, to be willing. 甘心 Okay. Or kind-hearted. Kind-hearted. I kind of dropped gun yesterday.
甘心，耕地，
耕地 farmland? Oh yeah. Plow. Or plowed land would be a bit on the nose for me. Plowed land would be farmland.
耕地，
Okay, we have 10 vocabulary today. So maybe it's not going to be something we're filling out.
优雅，
Oh yeah.
津津有味， 耕地，成就，甘心，
Okay.
文雅，
All right. I think we're back to the norm ish. 文雅. Literature and elegant. I guess someone whose literature and elegant is refined, or still elegant, really. Well versed in literature, I suppose. How that works.
文雅，
文雅.
鼻孔，
鼻孔. Nose and 孔 hole. Oh, nostril. Yeah. 鼻孔.
鼻孔，秦朝，
秦朝. Oh, there it is. 秦朝. Qing is gonna be so hard to remember. What the heck?
秦朝，
秦朝. Maybe I should go play
八，
a video game revolving around Chinese dynastic period. Fragrant plant. What in the... That's awfully specific. Yeah, we're back to the normal number. The seven vocab, 7 characters. Okay. Well, that does look like a ba. Now with some flowers. I guess just gotta remember it's still ba, but now it's fragrant. Plants. Bart Simpson is in front of the auditorium where he's trying to sell the flower of a fragrant plant that just looks like crust. He sells them to a couple of suckers in line who bites into the crust only to discover it is not edible but instead a strange looking fragrant plant. I mean, that's fine. That's pretty good. Bajiao. Japanese banana? Bajiao, really? Fragrant plant plus interesting. Bajiao. Ballet. That's transliteration for ballet. There's no way that means ballet in that way. Okay.
匠，
Jiang, craftsman. Interesting. A hoe in a box. Neutron is in the bathroom of the chapel, where he has been hired as the chapel craftsman. Sure. He uses a special scientific hoe to make a box out of holy wood that is stacked next to the sink. The box has the word Holy Craftsman carved into it and is used for placing dirty priest clothes. I think that's fine. A carpenter. Mujiang. Wood craftsman. And then Tietjiang. Iron craftsman. Or blacksmith. Nice.
匠，
So that's pretty good today.
文雅，秦朝，
秦朝。
鼻孔，匠，八，
Mosquito. When is mosquito? Oh, you kind of look like sh as well. What is sh? Snake. You kind of look like a snake. Kind of. Wait, am I crazy? Hold up. Whoops. Like a serpent? Oh yeah, sort of. Oh no, I guess the right one is a little too far away. I mean, that does look like a wind though, with the bug next to it. All right, a giant bug Walter White is inside the sick ward of the infirmary. In the sick bed next to him is a giant that is covered with insect bites. He got literally bitten alive by mosquitoes. In fact, some mosquitoes still fly around the infirmary, and Walter goes around killing them with science tricks. Okay, that is overlapping with Jimmy Neutron. And also not that great of a thing. Maybe something like Walter is inside the infirmary. Hitting up a client. Hitting a client who is, I don't know, experiencing withdrawal, who's trying to rehabilitate, right? Rehab. Or we can make him as a repentful person. I think repentful person is the way to go. Is there anyone that's repentful? Not really. So Walter White is inside the infirmary. Let's say being hired to help with a giant insect problem. Mosquitoes are affecting the rehab patients. Make it a little bit relatable. Okay. When Wenzi makes sense. And then Wen Jiang. I don't think I have that net yet. Not yet.
文
Mosquitoes.
红
Hong. Oh my gosh. Rainbow has bug insect in it? Hong. Harry Potter is inside the temple where he's putting on a magic show for the monks once again. Okay. He casts a spell on a wind crossbeam that sticks out of the wind floor, turning it rainbow colored. Even the insects on it turned rainbow too. The monks are so amazed they cheered. And they all love the sacred colors of the rainbow. Let's say Harry Potter inside the temple magic show, right? Putting on a magic show for the monks once again. He was trying to create some materials from the crossbeam, but inadvertently turn them into rainbow colored insects. The monks were impressed nonetheless. Those two things are very unrelated. Tai Hong. Okay. Colorful rainbow. Okay, or color rainbow.
红 桑
Sung mulberry. Oh no, that's awfully specific. A SpongeBob of all people. SpongeBob is in front of the chapel where he's trying to climb up the holy mulberry tree that is in front. He puts a folding stool in front of the tree and gets on top and tries to grab the fruit from the mulberry tree. Why is there a 1 here? That's the typo. The priest looked on disapprovingly at the strange yellow sponge. I mean, that's SpongeBob as, I mean, it can't really get any more than mulberry. Mulberry tree. Sang Shu, of course. Sang Ye. Leaves. And then vicissitudes. Holy. It went from mulberry tree, mulberry leaves to vicissitudes. I've used vicissitude before, but wow, I didn't expect to see that word anytime soon. There's no tongue. I don't know what tongue is at the moment. With mulberry, that is wow.
桑
Tongue.
奴
No. Slave. Sorry, I had to sneeze. No. Kinda reminds me somewhat of oil. Naruto is inside the living room of the house trying to save a woman who has been turned into a slave. She is tied to the folding stool that Naruto hits with an exploding ninja star, then grabs her hand and starts to run out of the house. That sounds fine. Nu Li. Are you serious? Nu Li. Instead of Nu Li. Oh my, what are the odds? Nu Yi. Nu Yi to enslave. Yi. Then service, okay.
奴
I mean, they're related, I
去
guess. To reprimand. Oh, true. Alright. Charlie Brown is in the bathroom of the house holding a hoe. Charlie Brown, okay. He drops it on the ground, which his parents hear from the other side of the bathroom door. They reprimand him for not keeping proper care of his gardening equipment. Wait. In the bathroom? I guess. Oh, you know what this kind of reminds me of? Su. What is Su? It's missing something. And? I mean fingers. Su. Accused. Oh no, it's words. Dang it. Oh, I wrote chai. Yeah, I wrote chai. This is probably chai. And then this is su. Okay. Okie dokie. Whoops.
Shi
Sure. Okay.
文 去 红
It does look like a home. So that's good, at least. This does look like a nu.
奴
So most of the stuff are related by their look, by their strokes. Got that going for me right now. This, not so much. Mulberry is something way... Actually, I'm not even sure. Just lots of stools, I guess. He was stacking stools. I guess that's fine too. Alright, so that was the normal amount of stuff. So now today is when we go through all our characters. Yikes. Okay. Okay.
贵宾，
贵宾座位在前排。
To practice that.
木，
Uh-oh.
信赖，
我很信赖你。
Or trust, I guess.
栏目，
这是我最喜欢的栏目。
We practice that. That's fine. Either.
酱，
Yeah.
圆，
That one's rough.
闹，
Oh no. Heck. What? Oh, I keep typing Xing.
响起，
观众中响起了热烈的掌声。
What? Oh, 接壤. Wait. Hmm.
塔，
We practice this. Oops, that's a typo. Or a tumble.
下碟，
So 截然不同.
截然不同，
他们的观点截然不同。
Definitely totally different. That's still the same. Okay. It's an intensifier. What the?
驻华，
驻华记者报道了这则消息。
Let me think this through. I thought it was like... Am I typing the same thing again? I'm typing the same thing. That's gradual. Like gradual progress. Uh. I have a problem with the encoding, so then that just became a constant problem.
水泥、
我被卡在水泥里了。
果蔬、
请每天都吃一些果蔬。
Oh, I don't want to talk about that. Oh shit. Ooh, wait a moment. Wait. Oops. Something's not right there.
报、
Hmm. Yeah, I don't understand the left thing. What? Oh, wait. No. That doesn't make sense either. Skip this. Heckin' my? Oh no, no, we can't skip my. My is just bad. Gosh, my. Again, it's with the my. That's the like the 6th time in a row. My is. I don't know. You gotta think about it harder.
埋藏、
这里埋藏着很多秘密。
We got away with it a couple times. And I don't understand what's happening here. This is progress. I typed Jianjing. I might have typed Jianjing maybe, but that didn't change it. It's exactly what I thought it was. So I either typoed or something. I don't actually know what I typed first. That is what I attempted to type first. Didn't learn anything from that. What?
Zhi. 管、
What are you?
程序、
操作程序很简单。
Okay.
愤怒、
我喜欢玩愤怒鸟。
苏醒、
经过救治，它慢慢的苏醒了。
What the? I don't know. I took a guess. Any meow? Man.
体育馆、
我在体育馆打篮球。
Okay. Oh, that's just me actually.
密、
Or secret. Secret is fine.
射、赌、
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what. Oh,
渐进、
渐进是成功的关键。
no. No, I don't know. I don't know what I typed.
遗产、
我没有收到任何遗产。
Or heritage.
隐藏、
他把钥匙隐藏在花园里。
街、
Just got this kanji actually. What? Oh. Heck! That's the end.
自毁、
如果发生故障，系统会自毁。
盐、无忧无虑、
旅途中，我感到无忧无虑。
That was not as great.
班、
Oh, sorts. That's sorts.
碗、
YOLO?
纵、
Heckin' vertical, man. Vertical.
课、破坏、
孩子们破坏了花园里的植物。
Damage, okay.
建筑物、
那是一栋古老的建筑物。
古老的建筑物. Oh, that's a building. What? Send help.
转告，
我会转告他你的问候。
That's okay.
炉
Oh, speaking of that,
拆
I was just talking about this. It's tear down or take apart. Tear down is fine.
唯一，
他是我的唯一选择。
or only. Whoops, that's only, not meager.
遭遇，
他的遭遇让我感到很同情。
I'm just gonna write unlucky.
无缘无故，
他无缘无故地哭了起来。
促，
We practice this.
阻，
Heck! Wait. Huh. Ah! I can
Ooh.
pull. This is not that. It's... We practice this too.
损害，
吸烟会严重损害健康。
Or damage.
秀，
What? Oh, D. Whoops.
敌，梅花，
梅花的香味很浓。
餐馆，
我们总是去那家餐馆吃饭。
I gotta reevaluate that.
知己，
在他面前，我可以说知己话。
资，
Oh. 冲量. I think that's surfing.
玉，
This one kind of sucks. I don't know how I'm gonna... Alright, I need to think about that now. Suit. Hold.
房屋，
我们正在找一间新房屋。
起，
Begin. Is what they want. What the... Okay, so... Is this net with the...
续，
It's continue. Okay.
长，
Oh, often. As opposed to very. Uh,
名称，
请填写你的名称。
对啊，
对啊，这个很好吃。
疑问，
这个计划充满了疑问。
Hold up. Yeah. What? Huh.
"鸭
It's part of deposit. But what is another way? It's kind of pawn. Yeah, that one's not great.
当选，
他当选为主席。
What in the world? No, it's not that. Oh no. Man. I think I lost this one. The degree really throws me off. Oh, wait. Italy does something too. That help? It's not that. It's not that. Oh, I know what it is.
湿度，
这里的湿度很高。
Wow. Dang. What the?
活泼，
这个小狗很活泼。
才， 党，
Wow. Okay. Things are happening. I'm just
守
typing.
旧，
他爸爸很守旧。
Just typing. Oh, what? Conservative, old-fashioned should be fun.
"冲浪，
我从没冲浪过。
Surf. Okay.
礼物，
你不必要送这么贵的礼物。
偷，
Darn it. Darn it. Something makes me want to type that, and it's not. Dang it. I don't know what this is, though. Pull and hand. It's kind of like insist. Yeah, it's insist. So this is firm. Yeah, I want to type Thai, but that's Japanese. It's hold. Oh,
坚持，
他坚持每天运动。
what? Huh.
帮，
Or close to. What? Oh, that's probably invite. Wait. Yeah, invite. Does the Capitol building have to do with this? Oh.
早就，
他早就知道。
Long ago, that's fine. Yeah, once. What? What? Oh.
"晕倒，
Oh no. Oh no. Wait. It's kind of like annex. Oh my gosh, heckin' being twin.
并吞，
Oh my goodness gracious.
腰，
Goodness gracious me. The heck?
"烤箱，
烤箱里有一个蛋糕。
「
Okay. That was my bad.
妈
I think that's gonna disappear at some point. Oh. Hmm.
呼
That might disappear too.
雾
Oh no, that's realized. Whoops. Thought this was it's not? Hmm.
几
Hmm. It's gone. Oh. Oh, I think that's a typo. Okay.
特邀
他们是特邀来宾。
馒头
你想吃馒头吗？
抱歉
我很抱歉，我迟到了。
Okay. Okay. Big altar.
无奈
他无奈地看着雨停了。
Okay.
经
Hmm. I gotta think about it.
寸
Oh, inch. That's right. I can inch.
周彩绘玻璃
这片彩绘玻璃是手工制作的。
道歉
我不知道怎么道歉。
钉
物种。物种。副总统。
副总统
副总统的发言非常精彩。
皇帝
古代中国有很多皇帝。
赠
Oh no, that's a gift. Praise is 奖。 wait.
Jie.
Second outstanding. There's so many that fit that thing. So many characters when you're looking at it standing alone. Oh no. Oh man. Chu is gonna be a problem future.
储存。
我需要储存这些文件。
Oh wait. Huh.
平。
No. Yes. Ah! I've got to type the rest.
白馒头。
这里的白馒头很出名。
Oh no. I don't know where the maybe I don't know where the silk is. I just went over you. Heckin' Mai?
买。
I hate you, Mai. You ruined today. So far, anyways.
缺憾。
他的人生充满了缺憾。
Oh no. There's two of them. Does this help me? Let's see. My 书帮助我 No 读书帮助我集中思 something understand think thought. Oh, maybe it's like hold up. Hmm.
悬念。
这本书充满悬念。
Or suspense, my bad. It's supposed to be suspense. I don't think that's right. No. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, whoops. That's the wrong tone.
五 瓦
Oh no. Oh, she. That's she. That's she. Alright, alright, alright. We're fine. We're fine. Oops. Auto. Okay. It's fine. It's new. It's not old. I think. Yes. Pretty confident.
骄傲
他太骄傲了，不愿意承认错误。
图
And how I screw this up. I lost it again. Dang it. Oh.
愉快
这次旅行非常愉快。
Just very pleasing. Oh no, that's squaw. That's squaw. It's not. Oh no, I'm pretty sure that's squaw. I just realized how silly that is. Oh, that's my bad. What the?
悬挂
墙上悬挂着一幅画，
No, 悬挂.
爱
Oh, what is this? Mugwort? I can mugwort.
谦虚
他太谦虚了。
弓箭
弓箭是古代中重要的武器之一。
Heckin' ying! I backspaced to type N. I failed to type N.
引弓
你知道怎么引弓吗？
Oh no, it's not. It is. It is climb. Isn't it? What am I spelling incorrectly? Isn't it Pashang? What does Jewel look like? Jewel has fingers, right? Yeah. Oh no, I'm not as it's not as funny anymore. It would have been funny if it wait. I gotta make sure I'm not ruling out Gua. What the heck is Gua then? Oh. Oh, okay. Gua is fine. Alright. Okay. It's not she. Oh, I really thought. Oh, no. It is she. I just typed the thing incorrectly. Right?
思绪
读书帮助我集中思绪。
Okay. I'm not going crazy. It's fine. Not going crazy. What? Now I'm going crazy.
班 记
I keep going. Oh my gosh. I keep going back and forth. I just can't decide on singular characters. Holy.
运
Holy heck. I just went for it. I have no idea. How is this not cool? Oh wait, this is not.
梅
This is me. I'm trying to figure out what gong is. Ah. Hmm. Hmm. That's a typo.
凹凸
凹凸的地板很难走。
帮
That one might fall off. We're scrapping through. Scrapping through.
丁
And sting.
情绪
压力会影响人的情绪。
Okay.
是
Oh, or is it ornament or is it just coat of arms? Or name? It's surname, family name, family name. That's what they want.
牙
Oh, sprout. That's problematic. I like this
Whoa.
one. That one's good. It's quaint.
请勿
请勿触摸画作。
梦 闷 母
of all the things to get stuck on. Wait, let me think about this. Yeah, it can't be anything other than claw. What?
平
Or is it... I don't know what else it could be. What? Huh. Wait, what? Well, why is that? What is going on there? Let me go over this stuff. Oh my gosh, it's Zhao. Oh right. No, there's no way. We have to fix this. The Operation Claw thing does not work. It is really terrifyingly bad. Like, this is the second straight time. We haven't even landed on this multiple times. Now I have to double check Claw and Climb. Okay, Climb has Claw in it, but it requires Crust. And then Grab. Yeah, Fingers. Okay. But they do check out. But Jiao, that's bad. That's really bad. How do the beans and mountain work? Oh.
喜
Yeah.
找
That is not good. No, sir. I thought this had something to do with Walter White cleaning the scepter. Oh, I typed. What? Oh, he's outside. He's outside. Huddle.
汪
We almost made it. Man, my can go and I can take a break. Like in my and Dao, pretty bad. I'm probably gonna link it with Japanese. That's probably the way. So my for Japanese, Dao is still lost. Well, think about it. Today's ones were good though, because we have character recognition. So this is Hong. Sure. No. Oh, this one's kind of questionable. Yeah, it's questionable because I don't actually know where he's. Jiang, the priest robe and stuff, is what allowed, right? Because of priest robes. And it's a box to clean them. Or to handle the ropes. This one's scariest. Sang. When, yeah. Hey. Heck. Young, Zhi. Oh, it's childish. Oh no, not yo. Dang it. I can yo, not young. It's kind of similar though. Yo, zi. 神仙尼龙匆忙巡逻巡逻优雅。I can't read that, but I think it was something like 津津有味，耕地。成就。Oops。更新。文雅。秦朝。鼻孔。All right. So we have Harry Potter in the temple performing magic once again. He was trying to convert some crossbeams into some materials, but instead turned them into rainbow butterflies, rainbow insects. Nevertheless, the monks were impressed. Okay. We have Charlie Brown in the bathroom of the house, trying to clean his farm equipment, the hoe, but he accidentally drops it, and then he gets reprimanded by his parents because it sucks. And we have Naruto inside the house, infiltrating into a house, trying to find a woman who is tied to a stool who has been enslaved and rescue her. Yes, that's what he does. Sneaky. Alright, so we have Jimmy Neutron, who's in the bathroom of the chapel, being hired as a craftsman. So he used his high-tech hoe to create some high-tech boxes to sort out their laundry in the bathroom. Right, take care of stuff. Then we have Art Simpson, who's in front of the auditorium, trying to sell some crusty flowers. Some crusty flowers are largely fragrant plants. As a discount, maybe, to make money. Trying to pull a fast one on peeps. Then we have SpongeBob, who is in front of the chapel. Thought it would be really fun to climb a mulberry tree. So he stacked a bunch of stools up and away into a pyramid to try to. The priests were amused, watching him in vain. Okay, and we have Walter White, who's volunteering at the infirmary, I suppose. Hired to take care of a giant insect problem. Basically, a bunch of mosquitoes are infesting the place and affecting the rehab patients. Okay, so we have Mai, Ekin, Mai, and my alternative to Mai is recognize that it is oo, and just ooh. Recognize that it is berry, and then get it with my. That's all we can do, and we're just gonna infuse the most negative claw attitude. Actually, we're not. This is jaw. Claw. I'm just gonna look at jaw. Okay. Yeah, the barn, even James Bond isn't really coming to fruition. Are we gonna use this in any? Of course, it's not in any vocabulary word. Obviously, that also makes sense why it kind of just suck. Yes, I know. Character first. But there is a means to it. There is a process here. Vocabulary helps character retention. James Bond in the basement of the barn. So James Bond, right, infiltrated basement of a barn using some high-tech device, right? Pry open the cellar door. And then uses the claw device to transport the special I don't know, special target stored in a milk bucket. All right, today was good. Today was very good. Scrapped on by. It's such night and day between it, despite doing it second all the time, like HanziHero the second time. It's such night and day between the experience, Wanikani and HanziHero. HanziHero, in my opinion, it's like not even peaking yet. It's still going up. The beginning is kind of, I would say for most people, probably, I'm not sure, including myself, but I think most people would find the first 3 or 4 months fairly mid, right? Or not even, I can't give times, but the first couple levels of things, because there's a lot of components and initials and reads. But once you pass, once initial, finals, and tones are locked in, it gets smoother and smoother over time, like dramatically smoother and smoother, and scales so much higher. Wanikani was very smooth in the beginning. I think that's one of the draws, right? And then, man, does it hit a brick wall when you start being too complacent. So we're spending double time on Wanikani. I have only a few things I'm paying attention to in HanziHero, so we'll see how we can change up, add or refine certain things. There are things that are coming to light. I need to start networking, creating additional webs between the two. So what I'm doing now is very common, where like when I look at Zhao, I'm also thinking of Zhua and Pa, or Pa, or Pa. Let's see. Yeah, Pa. So now I'm thinking in dominant form. So now we're forming sound associations to the characters. So now characters, like this one is an anomaly. This does not look like Mai. It looks like Li. It could be Li and Tu. Like, so we're trying to form associations with the characters now. So now characters in Chinese, at least. I don't feel the same about Wanikani. Because Wanikani doesn't really associate the sound with characters that much, or like parts of the characters, and that's what we're trying to do soonish a little bit. Not that it's really necessary, but in this case, I think it might also be inherent to Mandarin itself. That could also be the thing, but there are still stuff that happen in Japanese, like se and sho, ken, kan, ji, jo. There are quite a few groups. Not that they encompass anything, but it is a fun thing to do, to create other forms of reinforcement, right? I think Chinese is coming to a critical mass, and that's a good critical mass, not a collapsing critical mass. I think Wanikani is getting close to breaking the camel's back kind of situation. So we're double downing on trying to figure out how to make it a little bit more. Yeah, I think Wanikani somewhere along the line, directions were pulled in many. I don't know what the Wanikani progression was, like how they updated Wanikani over the 11 years, but you can kind of see that, in my opinion, there were multiple directions. The directions kind of splintered somehow across that period. Obviously, HanziHero is less than 2 or 3 years old. Still, it's interesting. Very different experience. All right, so I'm gonna head off today. Gonna rest up tomorrow. Should be relatively quick for Wanikani, and then same business as usual for HanziHero. Then we're gonna end with Inktober, our last prom in Inktober, and then wrap up October. And happy Halloween to everyone, I suppose, whoever observes Halloween. I don't know how international Halloween is. Yeah, until next time, that's a wrap for our HanziHero session. If you're gonna watch this later, share. As always, feel free to follow along, pick up HanziHero, give it a try for yourself. Let me know what you think. You're always free to come on by, yap, and obviously now I'm getting into the disclaimer about yapping. Yapping typically deals with reciprocation and involvement in the conversation. So, fair warning, I tend to try to invest in people, but if they choose to push back or leave, then that's about it. I'm working on something in the background in trying to invest and reciprocate in a different way. So, next couple of years, we'll see. I think this month was pretty fantastic, just to talk about this month. had my odds actually were pretty good this month. Because of Inktober. Otherwise, I have a few people that I know that I might approach them with very specific things. You hit and miss. There are people who I invested quite a lot of time during this month that I feel are quite proud of themselves in their own way, and I am too, but they clearly do not reciprocate and defend their positions as well as I do, in my opinion. So that reciprocation must be there in some way. So that's usually a point of disappointment, right? However, that's what you do. You do that 90 to 95% of the time, and you might be able to be lucky to find a winner. I'll talk about more about that in the next, in our 300-day review in HanziHero. It's been a while. I don't think I've encountered a single person, at least in my opinion, that have illustrated a familiar, empathetic commitment to the joy of learning Mandarin, or even reading Mandarin for that matter, or any case. And I think it's the same for Wanikani. So I think learning is still something that is incredibly opinionated and conservatively, in my opinion, oversimplified and incredibly reductive. And to echo some of the things that I constantly find conflict of interest with other individuals, finding reward in things that they find are very important, but somehow they want to elevate it to being very special, that it can't be understood by other people. I think that type of conversation can be very tough. Like, all right, I understand that's what you find very rewarding, and it would be interesting one day to bump into someone who has a similar thought process that I do. We'll keep on trying. And then when we do, I have ideas, right? Without saying too much, I'm looking for individuals to build something. And it deals with building something that involves the many things I talk about regarding learning. I think so far we're kind of out of luck here in the situation, is because there's quite a substantial people who value things that I personally, humbly, do not consider as learning. And it's not that it's a bad or good thing, and you can be perfectly happy with it. I just don't contend with the idea that learning deals with the static upkeep of understanding that you'll always have information at your fingertips. We're on the internet. Information is already automatically collected for you. Being able to use and discern that information and finding value and creating value out of that information is, in my opinion, it used to be part of the equation. Like, what I mean is, you still found value going to school and getting told all the information, that this information is important and it may be important in the future. But when you don't actualize and use any of that information, you get individuals that grow up to know that they know a lot of things, but don't understand or apply any of that, right? And it's only part of the equation back then. Now on the internet, when you get, in my opinion, when you get value, and when your value system and your motivation and stuff is arbitrarily, in my opinion, humbly, arbitrarily ascribed to having access to information and knowing that information is there, it can bring joy, reward, and satisfaction to people. I happen to not find that very rewarding because that type of information and accessibility, well, the internet kind of cheapened that, in my opinion. It's easily accessible, and that can work really well when it continues to motivate you and encourages you to apply it, right? So yes, do go out and continue feeding yourself with more information, provided that it continues to inspire and motivate you to create something and apply them. So there's a constant emphasis on checking off boxes and saying, oh, I know this now, I know this, I know that. And I'm like, okay, what did you do? Can you explain to me how'd you do it? Why'd you do it? Because in my opinion, when someone says they like collecting information and then they say they like making the connections is the learning process. I totally agree. Maybe that's a difference in opinion, but learning involves the application of the information, finding relationships, and having someone tell you that and providing you with that information. I don't see the reward in that per se. So that's kind of one of the things that makes this kind of very fun to do, because you're also equipped with trying to scrap on through it. I think the days when things fly by and is a repetition of information simply to reinforce repetition, that can feel very rewarding at first, in my opinion. Like, oh yeah, I'm getting it, I'm retaining the information, and then the ultimate next step is to use it in order to generate new information, right? But that information is of your own creation, kind of like artwork and music and whatnot. Again, other people live for a different purpose, and I'm willing to continue trying to find someone who can meet me in that perspective, because that is what I'm looking for. In the background right now, I have a vested interest in working or investing in people who are here to learn and create something, and create and learn from what they created. Rarely am I looking for someone who's looking for what value can you bring to me. That's not the we're working. So you're always free to come on by, right? Express, exchange. What value do you have to share and to reciprocate? And I look forward to aggressively and unapologetically demonstrate what value I have to offer, right? As well. And hopefully that leads to some magic down the road. Maybe in another couple of years. Until then, more than welcome. We'll keep each other motivated. So until next time, 大家下次见。感谢观看. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you next time. Bye bye.